Welcome back to Shogun 2 Fall of the Samurai with the Scramble of the Far East mod. Last time around we managed to do 3 sieges in a battle. Those 3 sieges, I've already gone over how long it took me, so let's not go over that once more. Since then, however, the American army is on the move. I guess they realized what was up, sort of, so I kind of lost track of them. So as you can see, it looks like they're heading for Chimatsuka up here, unless there's someone moving through here. There is a road actually passing through here, and I'm kind of leaning a little bit towards that they're here they're going for, but I'm not entirely sure. Anyways, to kind of lure them back, because these areas are undefended, well, this area will be defended hopefully soon by the newest army, Brandenburg Dragoons. 4 units of grenadiers, and then the rest is the normal yeah, it's Steiner coming to reinforce us. As you can see, though, it's gonna take a while, so you might want to just like poop yourself in the head, because he's not gonna reach you on time. Right. I wonder if he's called. No, he's not called. He's called Himley Edmund Himley. Wait, he's over... Where did I get this guy? That doesn't sound very German. Anyways, we've brought down the Hessian army and the Brunswick army at full strength now, ready to lay siege to Shimosa. And hopefully we'll take that. We'll have these guys rout back, and we'll have some sort of battle around here. Looks like there's slight hills here. Could be advantage if we're able to force the enemy to attack us when stationed close to them. Besides that, I have, as you can see, done more sieges. I moved this army down to Shirunga. This battle here was probably actually worse than this one, because this time around I lost quite a few regiments. So there are quite a few needed for replacement, as you can see. I'm already doing that. And I was able to recruit, because we got the military port here, I was able to recruit my 3rd military advisor, Aaron Nilsson. That is taking control or helping out this force. We also have one heading down to join with... Why is he going all that way? Oh yeah, because I already got one for this army. I only have 2 in the area. So one of these guys have to join one of these forces. Either Rolf or Gunther over there. Meanwhile, also, my faction leader is on his way to Totomi to take out that area as well. So we're blitzkrieging through unprotected American territory. I've actually recruited extra troops here that could be sent down to bolster this force, and I wouldn't need to recruit troops down here. And the advantage of the troops that are recruited here is they've got improved melee skill. I wonder how much... It gives them 1 point in melee attack, is that all? And that is the fully upgraded thing. I feel as though the legacy version, or like the latest version of this, kind of screwed over the special buildings a little bit, because I was super excited about possibly getting a 20 accuracy bonus for the gunsmith, which I first thought I was gonna get. But like, I can understand it though, because we already have, even with 20 accuracy, we're doing really well in a lot of these fights. If we had, you know, if that increased by 20, so it's 4x the accuracy, my troops would be unstoppable, especially if I would be able to... Now I can't recruit them because for some reason you can't, like, it's limited what kind of troops you can to the capital, but let's say if I manage to get the Life Guard, which has a 50 reload. Imagine 50 reload, and these guys get an extra 20 points in accuracy. They start off with... I don't know what they start off with, actually. But they start off with close to... Actually, I can see what they start off with. You know what? Why am I going over this hypothetical? It has no bearing on this. Alright. Oh yeah, I managed to get... I saw off the French here, and we got a new general, Holtz. Edmund Holtz has taken command here. Hopefully we'll be able to destroy the French and send this guy down to get refitted with another army. Currently I'm building a Hanoverian army, so we'll have a Hanoverian army that will be moving down to join the others. Right, before any of that though, we'll have to do the siege in Shimosa. We'll end turn and see what the enemy does. The thing which I'm looking for today is to destroy the main part of the American force. So it'd be crucial here that Gunther Schwarzenberg and Rolf is... I mentioned this guy's entire name, and then the other guy is just... And Rolf. And Rolf. Anyways, let's go ahead and take over Shimosa. I'm hoping to see a new castle that we haven't fought before. Preferably one that makes it slightly easier for me to take it over. Also, I'm more interested in the guns and the infantry coming in as reinforcements, although I'm pretty sure I'll get everyone. But I need the howitzers first and foremost. With that said, let's charge forth and destroy the fort of Shimosa. The castle is on fire. It's like level. I'm above, like my cannons are above the castle. It's a perfect setup to destroy it. We should have no problem whatsoever in controlling this castle. Here's the result of the siege. It's a decisive victory. No surprise there. I was able to bring 4 batteries of howitzers against a fort where we were able to not only be on level plane with the fort, we were actually able to, at some occasions, actually be able to set up above, like, most of the fort. So I got free range on all of them. And that's why we probably see Hessian infantry in the top. The thing is, a lot of the howitzer kills comes from me destroying the wall, and when the wall is destroyed, the enemy gets killed, so it's not actually really representative of how many the howitzers killed, since they probably kill like thousands of men just by cutting these regiments to size, by blowing up the walls and setting fire to them. Anyways, pretty nice with a siege where we didn't lose too many men. So out of an army of about 12,000 men, we lost about 1,200. So not too bad. That's what, like 1%, or is it 10? Whatever. We did not lose a lot of men. Wonderful. We'll set that up. We will be able to recruit troops here. For now, I want to prepare as soon as possible against the Americans coming against us, and I don't really want to bring it to a siege battle, although that would probably be the safest bet in terms of what we're looking at right here. Instead, what I want to do is I want to bring these guys to a field battle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these guys and we're going to march up to this hill, which I kind of already scouted out, and we're going to place this one so that it can reinforce, but yet also so it blocks the way to the castle. So depends on either army is going to be able to support each other. This area, of course, not really super happy, but we just took it and they're not going to rebel immediately. And if the Americans continue on their merry way north, well, I've got Tokyo right here, so, or Edo right here, which is a victory condition. So they're like purposely leaving a victory condition open for me. Right, is there any other moves that I need to make? Oh yes, possibly. The only thing here is possibly sending down troops from Kai down to reinforce the faction heir as he's down here. Also, this guy really needs... I need to bring down an extra howitzer for him. We need to... Unfortunately, I can only recruit the howitzers up here. And it's going to take quite a while to get them all the way down here. And I mean, we're not building the railroad fast enough to be able to quickly move them. But soon enough, once the Americans is done, I'll have some room to breathe, because the only front we'll have is against the British over here. Oh yeah, I've managed to secure peace with the British. I completely forgot. Although that's probably a short-lived peace, so we'll be sure to start the conflict up again. But in the meantime, where I'm able to get that breather space, then hopefully the railroad, which we've been building, should be underway in a much bigger way. And since we'll be controlling basically, hopefully all the way to Onavari, then I will control all the stations over there. So we could quickly, on land, get troops, recruit them here, move to this station, and then through the trains, quickly move them along here. Now, there is a second stage of the railways, which is probably preferable. Now, the unhappiness increases quite a bit with that, or it's actually just 1 point, but yeah. Hopefully, we'll be having railroads all the way through, so I can quickly ship troops wherever I want. And in case we need support up north, then we can board the railroads heading north against the French again. Actually, with this army, if this station was built, I could have hopped on the train there, gone through the mountain, and come out this way. But unfortunately it's not. In terms of technology, we're still working on the post-Nelsonian thought, so we'll be able to hopefully recruit ships quicker. But that, you know, that problem might very well be eliminated soon once I take control of all the war ports that the Americans built. They have so many military ports that we'll have so many places to recruit those ships that I'll be able to get at tons of warships, and we could lock down the French. We could put enough ships around the French like island to completely lock them down. Question is if that's like worth it. I guess it's worth it because we'll close out the north, and we will, after that we can only focus on the south. But it would take a lot of effort to reroute everything for a northern invasion. But all of this is quite far in the future. First and foremost, we need to think about this before we get into fancy fantasies about invading the French. I was hoping that I'd found a good defensive position on the hill over here, or the hills over here. However, the Americans have decided not to attack, so we're gonna have to bring the force to them. There is 5 armies, and I'm thinking we're gonna aim for the main general. So we take out the general staff and everything. And it is the Hessian army, I think, that is most veterans, just because a lot of the Brunswickens died in that ambush. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have the Hessians lead the attack. I'm sure they will intercept us. As soon as we march forward. That's an ambush! It's an ambush! There's a 6th army. And the army that is ambushing us is all cavalry. I bloody knew it. Okay, so I guess the Brunswickens are happy. They are not the ones to get ambushed. But yeah, since I didn't show you the last time I was ambushed, let's go ahead and show this time. This is possibly the worst case scenario with a lot of cavalry and then all the reinforcement armies coming in. Luckily, or I guess unlucky in one way, the Brunswicken army is not brought in. God damn it! I was like, now we're gonna destroy all of these armies, but no, there's a 6th army. They have 6 armies. I have 2. Yet they're doing it this way, and not like coming at us in a fair fight. I should have come from the other side. 6th. Oh god. Okay. I mean, it's one of those things like a band-aid. You have to rip it off. Rip it off. If most of the army can survive, that's good. If not, then obviously that's not good. The situation is a little bit better than I hoped. However, it's still not good. And the thing is, we can't retreat from the field. Like, when I click on the units, I won't be able to order them to start retreating off the field. They'll have to be forced by the enemy to retreat. And that's really the only way we're going to be able to save the army. Because I'm not going to start from this position right here and then have, you know, 5 armies piling onto me. It's a little bit better because last time the entire force was strung out on a long line like that and was a lot harder to hold on to that. But the problem here is, like, it's all cavalry. Like, the army that is attacking us is all cavalry. And the problem with that is, as soon as some units start to retreat, you know, the cavalry is going to absolutely slaughter them. So the casualty rate is going to be horrendous. And, yeah. God, there's not a lot I can do, but what I can do is I can order a few of these units around. See about getting my general out of there. It's also keeping an eye on, like, where the enemy's reinforcements coming from. I'm gonna try and get my howitzers out of there. It takes so long to recruit them. Well, we're kind of breaking away from this. We're breaking away the enemies over here, which is good. It's still oh shit! There's where they're coming from, right towards where my howitzers are. We still have 2 cavalry units. You know what? Can you? Oh, you're defeated. a lot of these units are holding. It's just about reorganizing them now, so they're able to fire on the enemy. Can we get my howitzers away from the fighting? Alright, general back in the middle here. Ah, even more shit cavalry, and they're coming from all bloody sides. I guess it makes sense. The Americans are getting their revenge, but God, how I hate them right now. How I loathe Americans right now. So we're holding on a little bit over here. If I just can get rid of more of the cavalry, so I can pull out and kind of reset over here. Oh, we got cavalry unit. Great. Set up and start blasting. Question is, I want these guys out of there, deployed into like a proper defensive formation, so they can actually push fire onto the Americans. Want to save a lot of these. I can't believe that I'm kind of pulling this off a little bit. It's too early to say though. In a sense... Wait. Oh, most of the cavalry is now gone. I need to help the cavalry unit over there. Okay, get the crap out of there. Let's see if we can't help. Okay, we're pulling out the troops.
A unit has grown weary, sir.
So far, I think I've only really lost like the cavalry. One needs a block there. Okay, so you're done, so you need over there. And then you two over to that side. This was not how I envisioned the fight against 5 stacks of Americans. Okay, it's kinda working, but like... So the problem, as I said, I can't retreat, which I really want. I desperately want to retreat. Because there's no way in the long run we'll be able to, like, hold out against this. All the units that actually leave the field are the ones that are gonna be are the ones that are gonna survive. So if those cavalry units actually made it out over here, then they are gonna be the ones that survive. The thing is, because the howitzers are here and we really like need to utilize them, I want to push the entire line forward. We need to push from the flank over here. We're going to push 3 up to the hill. We're going to put down fire from over there. Here we need to push on this and then start swinging up on the Americans there. And you can join that. The worst case scenario now is the Americans have an army that comes in reinforcement behind us. We'll augment the front line over here by adding this regiment from the back and putting that in. Right, destroy them. Destroy them. Good, good, good. This one's getting hit hard by these guys. So as much... You know what? These will still go for the hill. It's just that this part of the line will come back. This part will come back. You will set up over there. These two will set up. Nice, nice, nice. This guy is so tired. It's better if we set him here because he's not going to be able to move quickly to do anything. Right, move up a little bit. We got cavalry coming in. Let's not move too hasty against that. And then I want the cannons to focus in on whatever is over there. If the cavalry routes now, it's not actually that bad. Alright, can we get concentrated artillery fire over here? These troops kind of need to be brought in to deal with this. Right, I think we've got it here. If we're able to move up. And maybe we can get better angle on firing on the enemy if we move up a little bit here. I wonder if the howitzers are actually like able to lay proper fire onto these. And also a little bit of the suppression fire should do good. To at least reduce the morale. I'm sure you will actually hold there. No, maybe not. General kinda need to be moved over there to aid. We'll see. Okay, so there's more and more Americans coming in. And I kinda need respite. Like I need to find an area where we can actually do some better defense. Like find... Why aren't you firing? Oh, because you're not told to fire at will. That's a mistake. That is rectified right now. Yeah, God damn it. That's 2 units that the cavalry brought down. This area needs to go. What I want to do is, in the long run, right, we're not going to be able to withstand the Americans. So what I want to do is I want to move the army right to the edge of the map.
The enemy has damned ambushed you, sir.
I bloody well know that. So I want to move my force to the very edge of the map. Right now, the current crux is right there. Why aren't you shooting that much? Come on. Nice. Start breaking that up. And then we kind of need to reorganize that. We're holding on, but there's like more and more Americans coming on. Set up the howitzers, start rolling them. We need to get them to the edge. I'm thinking I guess we'll just move towards here. It's the easiest. Oh, now the Americans come in with their guns. That could actually help us.
The enemy has hidden units, sir.
By causing morale shock on my troops. These units are a little bit exposed to enemy cannon fire. I'm really surprised that I was able to hold on. Give some suppression fire, cause some morale damage among the Americans. So I think we'll set up the howitzers as close to the edge as possible. And then we'll retreat the entire army towards there, alright?
The damned enemy has damned ambushed you, sir.
Right, we're all on the move now. Holy moly. Take a look at what we did here. I'm thinking that we probably have brought down more Americans than they have brought down people of us, but like it's a difficult fight. So many American units as well are like leaving the field. So I'm not sure that we necessarily killed that many. There's gonna be a lot of broken up American units, and the fact that they are on enemy territory right now, like they're not holding up on friendly territory. Oh, you're screwed over. We'll have to run a cavalry through there. And now we have a better line, or the line of infantry is further away. I think what we'll want to do is actually move forward, so we hold this hill. And then these will kind of move along there, sort of ish. Right, now they're set up to both units will be firing. Good. Thinking here, what if a little bit of shrapnel shot come your way? I wonder also, like, how many... I think there were 4 reinforcement army, or maybe there were 4 armies in total. If I were able to break them down just because the low morale of a lot of these troops, that would be quite spectacular. We turned like an ambush of like 20,000 enemies. Oh yeah, this is not a good position. We need up on the ridge. But I can't exactly get up on there. Let's focus in artillery on that. And then once this unit is gone, we'll move up. Look at that! They're kind of all routing. Do I need artillery to blast that? I'm not sure anymore. Like, all the Americans are routing. I think they've... I think they might have had enough.
Victory is assured, sir.
Victory! Wait, is this everything that's left? By God, sir, if I ever saw 1,200 men on a run? The Americans have had enough. They're running. You know what? I don't hate the Americans anymore. It's like whatever 10, 15 minutes there where I loathe them. Now it's all bygones. Right. They've got one cannon left. With that said, though, I still kinda need to massacre as many of these guys as possible. And the thing is, you can use military cadence and it will make your troops move faster, right? However, I know previously when I've used that it plays trademarked music, so I don't want to get claimed. We're outrunning our artillery support here. But it seems like there's just a few cannons left here. So I should be gold. Wow. We actually did. Yeah, I actually. Damn son of a gun! I actually did it. Victory! Oh, I did it. I mean, I'll say this. If this wasn't legendary, I definitely would have loaded a previous save and I would have avoided the ambush. But because it's legendary, I'm forced to do it. And I mean, I won. But I mean, given the situation, I'm pretty happy with what turned out to be.
Greift den Feind an!
given the situation we found ourselves in, I'm pretty pleased with the result. We were ambushed by 16,000 soldiers. That's 10,000 more than I deployed at around 6,000 men. Half our army lay dead after the battle, and next to them lie 7,000 American troops. However, around 10,000 of them remain, while only 2,600 of ours. When it comes down to killing, it's Hessian troops with 800, and it goes through, as you can see. At the bottom, we have got General at 118, we got 2 Hussars. These were the ones that were annihilated, I imagine. 54 and 29. Not good result, but yeah. I would have liked to get a statue for that one. I think that one warranted a statue, I would say. Okay, so I think looks like this army never actually made it to the field. And alright, here's the general. He's still alive. He changed his name, but it's the same face. So we're just gonna say that it's constantly like Commander Perry. Matthew Perry? No, that's the guy from Friends. No, Parry something. Not Bosley Woodrow. Right. If we're lucky, winter comes around as they're stuck behind enemy lines here. Not the kind of... I mean, in some sense, this battle was better because of the stakes, compared to me kind of finessing their, you know, big stack of like 20,000 men.
Yes, my lord.
But yeah, we're gonna need some new Hessian Hussars. One more battle for this guy and he gets another star. His loyalty is pretty low. Upstart General. I mean, his Upstart General is -7. Faction Leader's Honor. Assigned a commission. Arts and Skill trains 2 plus personal loyalty. All of that still with an Upstart General. His loyalty is only 2. He could easily be turned by a geisha. That is concern. Makes me a little bit concerned. I guess the more stars they get, the more upstart they become. And the easier it is to turn them, but damn. Yes! The thing is, though, I've got a lot of assassins in the area, so if there's a geishas turning up, I'm gonna kill them. Also, I'm getting my geishas down here. This guy, we're trying to turn him. Not so much because I'm super interested in having him under my command, but he is chasing my new general here that is coming down with my newest Brandenburg army. And he's trying to duel him. Ah, yes, nice. He was enchanted. Wonderful. Wonderful indeed. Then I do not need to worry about this general being assassinated by that guy. Wonderful. Right, we're gonna get all of these down here. We're gonna see about destroying the rest of the Americans. I'm thinking we're gonna continue here, right? If I move this guy forward into the attack, I can get another victory there and we can probably defeat... I mean, most of this is... I'm thinking like... The main, like, the thrust of them is destroyed. I'm still a little bit worried here, like, is there a 7th army hidden in the woods? But I think I will be fine. So by next video, I'm thinking I'll have destroyed these guys. These guys are gone. The strength is pulled out of their force. It's no longer like they've been defanged, basically. They've got nothing really to put up against me, so I'm gonna just swipe them off the teacup, like a cat swiping a teacup off the side of the table. That do not care. I do not care. Boom. Here you go. Bye. Then, oh yes, here we got a little bit of a problem. My heir is being surrounded by American assassins. They're shit though. 1-star guys. Total fools. But they could still probably pull it off somehow, just because that's my luck. Then also my faction leader is coming under attack by an assassin from the Yodo clan, which I don't really like. I think the Yodo clan should go screw themselves, and there's a geisha coming down. This is my best assassin now, so first things first, buy Yodo geisha. She is assassinated, and then for the next one we're hoping to get this guy. What I'm thinking I'm gonna do though, to make sure to save my faction leader, is we're gonna retreat the faction leader out of the fort, and then I'm gonna take the cavalry and place it on the bridge. And then I'm thinking like, okay, we're gonna have to place a little bit more there. I'm just like bullshitting my way through so the assassin can't pass, hopefully.
My sword for you, my lord.
Okay, god damn it. He
But I cannot.
keeps... Yeah, I'm gonna try and figure out a way in which we can set it up, so... the assassin can't get through. I'm thinking it can't get through. I'm gonna anyway set them up so they're safe, so they don't get assassinated. And then we're gonna see about destroying as much of the Americans as possible. I think I will be able to work my way through a lot of this. The Americans are building up strong points here, and then we'll see whatever happens to the Yodo in the Gui clan. Whatever they decide, the British come against me. Stupid French keeps... Maybe they'll do something. Oh yeah, they were trying to enchant this guy up here, so I've decided to evacuate him as well. So he's gonna go down, join in the capital, build a new army there. And yes, with that said, for the next one we should hopefully be setting to nail the final nail into the American coffin. And right, I'll say as I always say, hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and hopefully I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye.